York residents and MPs continue to call for the removal of Prince Andrew's title and connection to the city, which has caused people to question whether the same decision should be made for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Royal expert Phil Dampier tweeted, "If the Duke of York is going to have his title stripped from him by the people of York, presumably the people of #Sussex should also have a say?" User AREN commented, "Exactly, maybe another poll should be made for the people of Sussex to vote on." Another wrote that the Sussex name has been forever tarnished. However, not everyone agreed, as one user said the two situations are incomparable, as Prince Andrew was accused of having sex with a minor, whereas Prince Harry took his wife and son out of the UK to protect them. It comes after the Duke of York continues to face calls to give up one of his last remaining titles after many York residents say they don't want the Duke to be associated with their hometown. The calls are in light of the Duke's former relationship with disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein and the settlement in his civil sex case brought by Virginia Giuffre. York's daily newspaper The Press previously reported 9 in 10 residents in the city want Prince Andrew to be stripped of his dukedom. York City residents have pressed MPs to pass an act of parliament to formally withdraw the title, which was a wedding day present from the Queen in 1986. Labour MP Rachael Maskell, who represents York Central, said Andrew should give up his association with the city out of respect. Earlier this year, she said, to demonstrate his seriousness in this endeavour, and his respect for those affected by abuse and the people of our city, I would ask that his first act of contrition is to confirm his support for the withdrawal of his ducal title. Now some people are calling for the same for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex after they stepped down from their senior royal positions in 2020 and moved to the US. It's not the first time people have called on the people of Sussex to give their opinion on the matter, as a petition was created in 2019 by campaigner Charles Ross calling for Brighton and Hove City Council to reject the couple's titles. Charles Ross calling for Brighton and Hove City Council to reject the couple's titles. The petition was signed by 1,705 people and was set to be debated by the council in 2020. Mr. Ross proposed the notion that Prince Harry and Meghan's titles were morally wrong and disrespectful to the county of East Sussex. The petition read, "As residents of Brighton and Hove, we call on Brighton and Hove Council to not refer to these individuals by such titles which we believe to be entirely non-democratic and symbolic of the oppression of the general public by the wealthy elite. Neither will Brighton Council invite or entertain these individuals nor afford them any hospitality or courtesies above and beyond that of an ordinary member of the public." The petition wasn't only aimed at Harry and Meghan, but the royal establishment as a whole. The petition aims to establish a precedent that Brighton and Hove Council will no longer afford official hospitality to those with royal or aristocratic titles nor make usage of those titles in official documents, as these titles are arbitrarily and unfairly acquired. At the time, the council debated the petition but nothing materialized, and many local residents deemed it a waste of time as councils don't have the power to strip the couple of their honorary titles. Another news, as an actual, real-life prince, it'd be fair to assume that Prince Harry's life is anything but ordinary. The 37-year-old's personal circumstances have changed an awful lot over the last few years, from stepping back as a senior royal to moving to California in the US and welcoming 2 children with wife Meghan Markle. But, while it's been a turbulent few years for the Duke of Sussex, with his entire life under intense scrutiny, one thing remains at the top of his list of priorities: providing a normal life for his children. Even before marrying Meghan in 2018, Harry made his intentions of giving any future children as normal a life as possible very clear, just like his own mother, Princess Diana, did for him and his brother Prince William. Back in 2017, Harry confessed people would be amazed by the ordinary life William and himself live, which is clearly something incredibly important to him. "Thank goodness I'm not completely cut off from reality. People would be amazed by the ordinary life William and I live. I do my own shopping. Sometimes, when I come away from the meat counter in my local supermarket, I worry someone will snap me with their phone," he told Newsweek. "But I am determined to have a relatively normal life, and if I am lucky enough to have children, they can have one too. Even if I was king, I would do my own shopping." If Prince Harry's current lifestyle is anything to go by, it seems as though he stayed true to his word, after revealing he and Meghan had rescued chickens from a factory farm, and now spend much of their time taking care of the animals at home. During his infamous chat with James Corden, while traveling around LA on an open-top bus, he announced that son Archie had received a waffle maker from his great-grandmother, the Queen.